Hi there, I'm Jennifer Main at withjennifer.com, and I just wanted to take a moment to reintroduce myself. So you may have noticed that my offerings, the things I'm sharing, have begun to evolve and change, especially over the last few months. So I just wanted to update you on what's happening very briefly now. So I am a mentor and teacher for healing practitioners, for spiritual teachers, and for purpose-driven leaders. And the work I do is where alchemy meets architecture. So I work with modern mystics, people who are asking the big questions in life, who want to understand themselves more deeply, who want to know why they're here, who are interested in things like consciousness, dharma, purpose, these bigger themes, these bigger questions of life. And my role is to help people to remember to navigate through that process. And I offer that a few different containers, so a few different ways to work through that. So one of the big changes that's coming is our seasonal container that is evolving and will be relaunching with the winter. And so the idea with this is there will still be seasonal events offered. So the solstice, equinox, eclipses, mid-season events will be part of it. But also each season will have a different theme of taught information. So it will be more similar to a course with a real focus and clarity. Within each of these calls, there will be time for meditation, for healing, and really an opportunity to demystify the things that are so important for our awakening and our development, but that we often stumble through, that feel confusing. There's a lot of conflicting information around, perhaps some superstition or misunderstanding. We're moving into the mystical realm, so sometimes putting words to some of these things can be the interesting part. But that's what we're going to do with this. So there will still be the option to just join each season for the seasons that call you. There will also be an option to join for the year, because it really overall these 4 seasons as are meant to be kind of one journey. All these components really contribute to the awakening process. But again, you do what feels most aligned for you. So upcoming this winter, we'll start with the solstice, but our live calls for the content will really start in early January. So you've got a little bit of time to read through and see what aligns for you. But the winter will be focused on our intuitive senses, our intuition, and really how to harness and understand these gifts that are within us all. The spring will be conscious boundaries, conscious choice, and how conscious choice leads to alignment, which allows us to live our purpose. The summer will be looking at kind of turning wounds into wisdom, understanding the healing process, and how our karmic wounding is actually some of our greatest teaching and our greatest moments for awakening. And then the autumn will be initiation and becoming the elder. So really looking at cycles of death and rebirth, and about being able to embrace the cyclical nature of life so that you can work with it instead of fighting against it. So that's the biggest change that's coming up right now. The next one will be, I'll be launching a modern apprenticeship in the spring. I'm really excited about this. So this will mainly be for, I would say, healing practitioners and spiritual teachers and leaders who are really wanting to grow and develop themselves personally and professionally. So basically this is what I'd wish I'd had 10 years ago. So I was taking amazing courses and learning incredible things, but in between those containers was feeling a bit lost in the liminal. So I was having a hard time figuring out how to build things, what I needed to be doing for my own healing and consciousness in order to show up in the best way possible for those that I was serving. So the idea with this is that this is a mentorship. I'm going to help you to craft ethical offerings. I'm going to help you to understand how to create containers and programs and projects that really have an impact, that really help people to move into aligned states so that they can heal and evolve and grow, and also help you to recognize what you could be studying or learning or doing for yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, so that you are also taken care of too. So your own healthy conscious boundaries as well. So again, that will be launching in the spring, and I can't wait to connect with those that are going to join. I am still offering my 6-month embodied existence program. And this one's for modern mystics. This is for people who are, the people who come to this tend to be going through big changes in their lives, or are about to go through a big change, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. So I've worked with people who were, moving countries, people who were, really figuring out whether they wanted to, go to a course, study, to train, that next big step in their career, in their life. I've helped with people work through, divorce, through big health diagnoses. But again, it tends to be for people who are really seeking, who are really wanting to evolve and step into that higher potential of who they really are. And like all of us, just need some help and support and some guidance along the way. So embodied existence also includes one-to-one sessions, and inclusion in the membership, as does the apprenticeship. A real opportunity to more deeply understand themselves. So I'm still offering one-to-one sessions. I've still got, monthly calls and monthly events. All of these things can be found on my website. Please get in touch with me with any questions. I would love to hear from you at withjennifer.com. Thank you.